welcome to a brief summary of the EFLIT class on litigation. Litigation translates the Italian word contenzioso. And here you find a list of the keywords that we used during the class. Let me go through the list with you. Of course, in litigation, there are at least two parties, and these are possible names to identify the two sides in litigation. Civil litigation, plaintiff, applicant, petitioner, or claimant. These are all good for attore or ricorrente. Other side, convenuto. I give you two options, defendant or respondent. In criminal litigation, of course, the prosecutor is on this side, and on the other side, again, the defendant, imputato. You can use suspect early on in the investigation to identify the person that may later become the defendant in the case. Here you can find a list of good words to describe the rulings, the decisions of courts and judges. Judgment, which is my favorite for sentenza. Order or injunction, which are perfect for interim decisions. That is, court decisions that are subject to change. Verdict identifies unreasoned decisions, typically by juries. I would say most of the times verdicts would be illegal in Italian criminal litigation. And finally, again, one of our false friends, sentence, which is a good word for phrase, but the meaning of sentence, again, is not sentenza. Now, Claudia will give you additional tips on these words and examples on how to use them effectively.
Thank you, Stefano. Okay, so let's start with the word plaintiff. A plaintiff initiates a lawsuit, and he does so by filing a complaint. So we have the expression to file a complaint. Please remember 1L, filing, not filling. Let's now move on to judgment. People often ask me about the spelling of judgment. There are, in fact, two spellings. This is the British English spelling of judgment because we have an E. Our American cousins prefer the alternative spelling without the E. Okay, verdict. We have a nice expression here, to deliver a verdict. For example, after much deliberation, the jury delivered a verdict of not guilty. Sentence. This is one of my favorites. Sentence can be a verb, so it would be to sentence, or a noun, which makes it a sentence. Let me give you an example. To sentence. So Oscar Pistorius was sentenced to 6 years in prison for the murder of his girlfriend. A sentence. We can rewrite the same sentence using a noun. So Oscar Pistorius received a 6-year sentence for the murder of his girlfriend. Okay, this was a brief summary of the EFLIT class on litigation. Thanks for watching.